So before we jump into the video here, just as a heads up, there is some strobing effects in this video caused by the CRT on the Performa 6200 CD. And that is actually the topic of today's video, is the Macintosh Performa 6200 CD. So in the video here, I'm transferring a Stuff It archive with some GIF photos to the Performa 6200. It took 8 minutes and 9 seconds to transfer that 2.2 megabyte file using a serial connection. Now we're going to unstuff the contents of that Stuff It archive so we can view those GIFs in an app called GIFwatcher. So we'll just select them all here. And we'll go and find a new folder. Create a new folder and title it 2026, because all these photos in the archive were captured this year. All of the files were actually captured on my iPhone 16, which I'm actually recording this voiceover on. And it took 9 seconds to unstuff all of those files in the 2.2 megabyte Stuff It archive. So we'll open GIFwatcher now. And GIFwatcher was created in 1993 by Carrie Shetland of Nashua, New Hampshire. So we'll open a GIF here that we unstuffed from the archive. And as you can see, it processes the image right in front of you, though there is an option where you can quickly have it process the image and display it all at once instead of processing it right in front of you. So I will do the same for a couple more images here. This one of the Bagnell Dam at the Lake of the Ozarks here in Missouri, which I captured earlier in July on a very hot day. And all of these files are 16 colors, 600 by 400. This one is of the Barnett, Missouri AT&T Long Lines Microwave Relay site, which I photographed on the same day as the Bagnell Dam photo. And now I speed up the video 1,000 times and you get to see the Performa 6200 process some other photos in the GIF format, all 16 colors. Gidget. The Holden Long Line site on the Ham Radio Day. Kauffman Stadium with the Fireworks Friday. Lyceum Theater in Arrow Rock, Meda, Missouri, Missouri State Capitol on July 4th, and of course the Performa 6200 CD itself, the Prairie Home Longline site, Slater, the Slater Train Depot, the Slater Longline site, and a Veterans Memorial at Slater, and then a spring in Arrow Rock, and then last a GIF of the Super SE setup I have here with the Super SE and the Image Writer 2 dot matrix printer. And then just going to check to see if there's any more. There isn't. So just going to quit out of GIFwatcher. And then we're going to play some MIDI files. I chose to kind of be sacrilegious with this video and actually play some of the MIDI files that came with Microsoft Windows. First, clouds.mid, which actually came out with Windows 95 as an Easter egg. All of these files are played using QuickTime, but I believe through simple text. It's kind of a weird configuration, but the MIDI playback isn't horrible for the era. Not even compared to the OPL chips. So while I queue up the next MIDI file for us to play, I just want to mention that this is actually wavetable MIDI playback or wavetable synthesis, unlike the Yamaha OPL chips, which is actually frequency modulated FM synthesis. So this is just basically early wavetable synthesis using samples. Still pretty neat though, and more than what the 68K Macs could do in terms of MIDI playback. And now one-stop.mid. And now we'll have town.me. So now we're going to look at all the 64 desktop patterns that System 7 has to offer, which is quite a wide variety. And I might actually shift away from using the circuit board one. So the Performa 6200 CD I have has a 500 megabyte hard drive. It actually still works, though I do plan to put a blue SCSI in there at some point. And now the system specs. It has 16 megabytes of RAM, which is actually the same as the Super SE, and it is powered by a Motorola made PowerPC 603 processor. And now all the alert sounds, including the custom ones. I don't know what Eric sounds like. Or H.
Do it again, Daddy. Do it again, Daddy.
What? And the more usual sounds. And then we have one last custom one, Zachary. And you can tell a kid or a bunch of kids want to use this machine, because look at all the folder names like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, dash, 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 or AAA, DD, F, G, H, J, K, P, or AIKKK, semicolon, times whatever, or B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B. We do have some games on here, like Asteroids. probably gonna suck at this, so especially with this keyboard that has the directional keys like that. But I'll give it a shot. Oh. Oh my God. I don't know. Okay, well, it's not doing anything. Okay, well, that lasted. Went about as well as I expected. We also have Centipede. Missile Command, and Tempest. And there are other games on this machine too. I know Power Pete is on here somewhere. Probably in one of these random 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files. No, that's a bunch of Apple stuff. Maybe 444 8659. No, we have Solitaire, Eric's Solitaire. Claris Works. The Global Village stuff that would have went with the built-in Global Village modem. Microsoft Kids. So, applications for kids. Megaphone. And then here's Power Pete. I don't think I've ever played Power Pete. I've heard of it before. Mac Play. Another instance of I don't even know what I'm doing, so I'm probably gonna quit out of it relatively soon. The graphics aren't bad, especially for a game of this era meant for children. Oh, and good. Unlike that one game, it actually responds to my keystrokes. Too bad this keyboard is weirdly laid out. As a kid in 1995, I'm pretty sure I would have enjoyed this.
Food.
Oh, I already went there. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Maybe in here? Or is that where I came from?
Don't worry, I'll aid you.
Oh, I think you're supposed to collect the little bunnies. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've never played this game before, so have no idea what the objective is, or as you can probably tell, where to go. All I know is to avoid the monkeys and avoid them while they're throwing things. And they're ganging up on me. And I'm on my last life. We've been here before. Oh no. I'm trapped. Oh no. Like I said, this keyboard is really throwing me off. Oh no. Are they gonna gang up on me? Oh no. Okay, so that's PowerPC. Funnily enough, in addition to all the children's stuff on here, we also have Quicken and Wealth Builder. So I guess the children that use this machine also had to do taxes and build their investment portfolios. AAA, DDFG, HJKP has Mac Gallery. This is probably the system file. Yep. AOL, At Ease, Clara stuff. Pretty sure that's the MacLink Plus. Finder, yeah, this is the system folder. The Global Village stuff. There is actually a copy of eWorld on here, which was Apple's short-lived version of an internet access program, much like AOL and CompuServes and several others. Genie. Looks like these are ClarisWorks files. I think these are all files or apps that I put on here. Disk copy, Excel, Fetch, GIFwatcher. What games did I put on here? Crystal Quest. Let's see, how well does Crystal Quest work on here? I mean, it's Crystal Quest. I'm gonna suck at this one too because, well, like I said, these oh no, you use the mouse for this one. It's been a long time since I've used played Crystal Quest, because the only computer that will run it, my Macintosh Classic, has been out of service for a few years now. Crystal Quest will just crash the Super SE. If you try to launch it on the Super SE, it immediately bombs. But I used to play Crystal Quest all the time on the Classic. And also, as this mouse sucks. So yeah, I probably won't be much better. Oh yay, I got the high score. Okay. So in addition to Crystal Quest, yeah, see this mouse. I put Flappy Mac on here as well. I've played this quite a bit on the Super SE. Because it actually runs pretty well on the Super SE, but it's just a Flappy Bird version that someone created for the 68K and PowerPC Macintosh platforms. This being the PowerPC version. And I actually, one of my cell phones that I still have from back in the day when Flappy Bird first came out, I actually still have it, and I think the original version of Flappy Bird is actually still on there. And I know right after the developer took it off the App Store, people were selling their phones for crazy money. And I still have mine with the original Flappy Bird. So, Flappy Mac. Of course, we have Glider. This also runs really well on the Super SE, so let's do 16 colors. Okay, I guess that's what it is. Okay, well that's sounded horrible with weird buzzing noises, so yeah, I'm not going to subject anyone to that more than I have to. Lemmings, is it actually installed? Lemmings will not, let me rephrase that. Lemmings will run on the Super SE, but for whatever reason, it will not accept the code that you have to look up in the manual, which was an early anti-piracy measure. It will not, so it doesn't work. It will load it and it will try to run it, but without that code, it won't actually play. So I wonder if this one is already set up and good to go. This is another game I played a lot on the Macintosh Classic. this level is the one that takes forever. But I'm going to let it complete and then I will move on. So the funny thing about the Performa 6200 CD that this is being played on is low-end Mac actually called it a Road Apple, which is their name for the worst Macs, or actually worst Apple products in total, ever sold by Apple Computer. So low-end Mac actually calls this one of Apple's worst computers. And while the performance isn't great, for 1995 for home users, it wouldn't have been too bad. I mean, the Super SE over here is about on par, or at least it feels about on par with this machine performance-wise. Oh, I meant to quit. And then I think, yeah, there's Load Runner, which I'm not going to explore. And Mouse Stampede, which was one of the original games that came with the original 128K Macintosh. So yeah, we have a bunch of other tools and software. I tried to get MacWeb going on it. I actually think may have installed. I know MacWeb I tried to get on the Super SE, but since it's System 6, it did not work. And obviously I don't have a network connection to this machine, so it ain't going to do anything. But that is MacWeb by Tradewave. And we have Excel, Word 6, a bunch of different versions of Stuffit, and then Z-Term, which is the terminal emulator. And we have Mavis Beacon. Mavis Beacon teaches typing. What is this? Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much everything on the Performa 6200 CD. Now this is probably the most in-depth I've ever been using this machine because I don't really use it very often. I mostly use the Super SE, even though it only has a black and white display. That's where most of my files and everything are anyways. And at our old place, since I could only have one vintage computer set up at a time, it was always a Super SE. This whole setup here would actually make the desk that I used for my vintage computers get really unsteady because it does weigh a lot more than the Super SE does. Whenever you factor in the actual computer, the Apple RGB or high resolution RGB color monitor and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything else to show or do on this computer, but if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Do it again, Daddy.
Papa.